I don't think that's going to be a big issue because the thing is that people are going to come out and they're going to want to go and see it again, or they're going to tell everybody, dude, you got to see it and you got to see it in a theater.
I think this runs long, maybe in only the same way you'd say The Godfather runs long. It's perfect the way it is. Okay, so it's going to be too long for some people, but you know what? It's perfect just how it is.
See it?
Welcome. Yeah.
If they can't take a joke. I see what you're saying, though. I do think it's not the length. I heard a lot of people say that it's too long because it goes 2.5 hours. I don't think it's the length so much that there is a point where it feels like this movie's about to wrap up, and then they kick another storyline in.
Right.
And it's not a bad storyline. It just feels it doesn't feel smooth, the transition. And that's my biggest complaint,
and
actually.
The thing is there, and I was thinking about this in the ride over, it really is the matter that we've got two villains because they give each of our villains enough time to where they have fully realized stories. And Batman has fully realized stories with them. But I think that had we not had Two-Face in there, it would have been able to be a much shorter film about the Joker, but it wouldn't have been as good a film.
Well, I agree. I mean, if you're going to take one or the other, I mean, and it's not that they did it bad. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. That's a very small complaint. Well, speaking of complaints, I mean, this isn't anything that took away from the movie, but one of the things I found kind of funny and didn't really love about the first movie is how Batman talks.
Oh, I know. You know what? I was going to say that too. Because, I mean, you know, love that Christian Bale, but he's no Kevin Conroy as far as the voice goes.
No.
It does talking like this.
Well,
and there were times when I couldn't even understand what he was saying.
See, that's the thing. Like, Commissioner Gordon's waiting on to tell him something. He's waiting on him. Batman has something important to say. Like, there's some danger going on. You can tell Batman's like, that's our man.
By the time Commissioner Gordon says, wait, what did you say? Batman's already gone. He's like, damn it.
Are the buildings already blowing up? And Batman's like, oh, yeah. Now, I still don't understand you, man. Can you act it out?
Now, I love that, you know, the Major Crimes Unit has a desk that's assigned to discovering Batman. And I'm just waiting for the time when somebody puts a picture of Bruce Wayne in front of it and says, we think he's the Batman. No, we've got witnesses who have met the Batman. The guy smokes 3 packs a day. Yeah. I mean, have you heard that voice? I am the night. I am the...
I mean, how long have you...
I am vengeance.
Have you tried to talk like that? You start to hurt bad after like 10 seconds. It's no wonder Batman's so quiet most of the time.
Yeah, that's why he didn't do it that
And
much.
with all those gadgets, he couldn't get like a bat voice thing. They sell them at Toys R Us, for Christ's
What
sake.
he needs is some Bat Banaka.
Wait a minute. Say that again. He couldn't get a bat toy. I mean,
Voice changer. With all those gadgets, he can't get like a bat voice changer. They sell them at Toys R Us, for Christ's sakes.
Or if nothing else, he could get one from a guy who's had a tracheotomy.
I am the night.
I am the Batman.
I am vengeance.
I mean, that's scarier.
It's coming right for us.
But you got to have one hand. You're going to get shot. You know, you land, you come up there. Who are you? I am the... Get your ass on out of here. But
Kids, cancer is the biggest villain of them all. Don't smoke like Batman did.
now, I have to admit, another reason why I'm impressed with the Joker is because we've all known the Joker to actually be a guy who his skin is actually white. At least that's what we've been led to believe in the comics. Right. His skin is white. His hair is actually green from a chemical spill or something, whatever.
Right.
In the movie, when I first saw the Joker, I was like, he looks like any number of chick got kicked out of bed the next day who still had our makeup on. I mean, I don't buy this. He looks like a drag queen who just got his ass whooped.
Of all the stories that Korey has told us, this is the one I actually believe. I believe that Korey would have gone to bed with a chick that looks like the Joker.
No, she looked fine. She woke up looking like the Joker for more reasons than one.
That's because the beer wore off.
Exactly.
No, come on. It couldn't have been that bad. He's got 2 arms still.
I mean, my neighbors are looking, Dad, that's the Joker leaving his house. Somebody better call Batman. Shit, I know where he is. He just left Corey's house.
Joker's got nice tits, though.
Let me say it again. Yeah, Joker just left Corey's house. I know where he is. Somebody call Batman. Damn, I keep saying Batman and popping this. Somebody call Batman. But anyway, but I have to say that with his performance, I was actually able to overlook that completely.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, like, I guess Christopher Nolan decided, like, what? Chemicals change the color of his skin? That's utter bullshit. I'm not doing that. Sorry.
Well, this was how Christopher Nolan dealt with the first film, and this was something that a bunch of people were, you know, initially were butting their heads against the wall with Christopher Nolan, and utterly seeing why he was doing it. Like, he wanted to get rid of the bat,
the grappling hook,
the grappling hook, and it was like, what? How you this? That's part of Batman. He's like, make it make sense. and everything with him has to make sense. And in this movie, all of his gadgets make sense too. Sure. There's no the crazy Batman gadgets are vaguely believable.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, because it's designed by somebody. I mean, you believe that because he has a team of people doing it. I mean, in the comics, when he's doing it all himself, it's like, no one man can do this.
Yeah,
but
he's
got Morgan Freeman do it. Everybody believes, well, Morgan Freeman is God. Of course he can create bat sonar.
Of course. Every filmmaker, this is the key to your movie. Put Morgan Freeman in it because he makes everything believable.
That's true.
All you have to do is have him come out and explain it, and you go, the whole audience goes like, oh, okay, that makes
Cast
sense.
me, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, anything. Put him in a commercial. I can't believe it's not butter. No, it isn't. Oh, it is.
Okay, wow.
Or you have him say, yes, it is. I can't believe it's butter. Yes, it is.
All you need is, if you're
Tastes
running
like
for
butter to me.
president, all you need is him on your side, pretty much. Barack Obama should go up there and say, he's the one. It's like, he's in. You might as well not even have an election at that point.
Barack Obama had Bernie Mac at his fundraiser. He should have had Morgan Freeman. I would vote for this. I will vote for this motherfucker.
See, that's what you're absolutely right. But what you've got it wrong. What you need to do is Barack Obama just never needs to say another word. He just needs to appear in the commercials that are all narrated by Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
And then he'll just, his
You were giving me
campaign,
that weird look until you thought about it. Then you're like, oh yeah.
and then his campaign slogan,
Yeah, I thought you
am the night.
I thought you were going to have Morgan Freeman talk for him. I was like, well, that didn't work for Mike Myers too well.
Yeah, no.
It's funny though, because the only flaw that I could find with making it this realistic is that one day Batman's gonna piss off somebody on his payroll, and they're gonna be like Morgan Freeman, Lucius Fox. He's gonna go and tell everybody, "Yeah, I didn't get paid last week. That motherfucker's Batman." I'm telling you right now.
And you would want to be on Batman's bad side?
Yeah, as they dealt with in the movie itself.
Yeah,
It's
that
really?
scene was. You know what? The thing about this movie, there's about a dozen brilliant scenes. Like, you're going to sit down with your friends and say, what was your favorite scene? And was it going to be Eric Roberts off of the building? Or is it going to be, Lucius Fox talking to the guy and, there? You're going to go through this. Everyone's going to have a different scene because there are so many just succinctly brilliant little moments in this film that you're just going to love.
Honestly, for me, it's just the way it ends. The tightness, the final speech of the film that ends with the first time we see the titles, bang, and I just started crying like a bitch.
But it ain't no happy Iron Man ending, that's for damn sure.
No.
No, it's not. I mean, I'm almost caught between Full Price and Better Than Sex, just because it was such a well-made movie. This is not just a comic book movie. This is a drama. This is a well-made action film. This is a character study of a psychopath. As exaggerated as it may be and unrealistic as it may be, they really made me believe in this world and made it seem very realistic. So
It's what we always wanted. A good crime film that happened to star Batman as the main character. And I'm right there with you. It's somewhere between Better Than Sex and Full Price.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready? I'm going to break my own rule. This is, in theory, of course, Better Than Sex for Cyrus. The first one ever.
okay, is this the
In
first
theory,
one?
in theory.
Well, wouldn't it help if you had like sex to compare it to?
Well, that's why I'm saying in theory.
Exactly. Yeah. It's okay. It's overrated a little bit.
Is it? Okay, well then it's definitely Better Than Sex.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's definitely a strong matinee. I'll give you guys that. No, of course.
Get him!
No, this movie, and you guys touched on it. This movie is the Empire Strikes Back of this series. It is the Superman 2. This is the one that 20 years from now, you guys out there listening are going to look back and refer to as that great superhero movie, that great middle film of a series, that perfect example of what every other film of its type should be. This is absolutely, I see where you guys are because I'm right there. It's like a high full price, low Better Than Sex. It didn't blow my mind, but goddamn, it's good. So let's just go the distance. It's Better Than Sex. If I cannot think of a person I am not going to tell to go see this fucking movie. This is a Better Than Sex film. It is absolutely everything it needs to be.
I gotta say, you just scared the shit out of me though, because what villain is gonna have a bunch of cute fuzzy guys running around in the next one during the whole movie? Who are the Ewoks of the Dark Knight 2?
Hey, see, but that's the thing is they made a perfect second film, and then everybody said, "Wow, this guy's a genius. Let him do whatever he wants to do," and then you end up with Southland Tales.
That's a good point.
so let's just say it's perfect the way it is. Don't fuck with it, Nolan.
The one thing I really liked about the other Batman movies was Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. We're gonna bring him back for the third one.
And see if we can do it right this time, because really it wasn't wasn't his fault.
No.
When he brought that in and had them completely rewrite the script, those were the guys who fucked it up, not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, no, and the puns, genius.
No, it's that's what I'm thinking. That's a valid point. From this point on, what other villain can they bring in? Do you really need a guy running around a costume with a bunch of question marks on it?
Actually, you know what? Somebody mentioned something to me today that I would have never thought of, except that he dropped a name with it. He wants to see Philip Seymour Hoffman as the Penguin.
Somebody said that same thing to me. I was doing that call-in thing, and we had this whole long discussion about Batman and villains. And somebody said, Philip Seymour Hoffman, don't give him a crazy nose,
Right. The idea of making the Penguin a mutated guy who's half penguin and half man, that came later with Tim Burton.
That was
stupid.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, and even, the thing is look, they just redesigned the Joker and got him better than anyone else ever has. Let him redesign whoever the fuck he wants now. Just go with it. He's gotten 3 villains absolutely right.
I gotta say, it's also time to bring Catwoman in.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So the guy in the Batman suit wants to see the girl in latex.
I think everybody wants to see the girl in latex.
Not
just the guy in the Batman suit.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
I am straight man, and therefore I would like to see.
So I guess we're going to bring in Halle Berry to play the Catwoman.
No, Scarlett Johansson. Haven't you heard? She's already in talks in my mind.
Nice.